But anyways, I wanted to incorporate two things together. One thing that I absolutely love and something that I've never done before. And I absolutely love cooking, and I've never videoed before. So we're just gonna try this out. And what I'm making for you today is Kahlua pork burgers, and this is a massive burger because not only does it have Kahlua pork, but it has the ground meat itself. It has Swiss cheese, grilled onions, bacon that's already cooking, ready to go. Man, it's gonna be a massive burger. Okay, so what I have is Applewood thick bacon already cooking, ready to go. Thick bacon, you really want to make sure it's cooked at a kind of low medium temperature. If it's too high, it can get really hot right away and burn. Okay, but it's also going to bring out a lot of good flavor. And then what I'm doing here is I'm caramelizing some onions. It's going to draw the flavor out a lot. Kind of want to cook that on a slow heat as well. And you want to make sure you don't cook it too much because it'll get rid of some of the sugars that are already in there. I am going to add some brown sugar, so it just helps with the caramelization. But I'm going to add that a little later. So I got that going. I have this grill that I'm going to use to cook the burger meat on. Also, I'm going to cook the buns, just to kind of toast them up a little bit. So let me explain to you what I've done with the Kahlua pork. I have Kahlua pork sitting right here, ready to go. 2 days ago I cooked that for 16 hours. It was a pork butt, and then I shredded it after it was done, hence the Kahlua pork. I added Hawaiian sea salt and liquid smoke, and that's what I cooked it in for the 16 hours. And then last night I was going to have barbecue beef pork sandwiches, and so I had cooked a portion of the pork that was already shredded for 2 hours in the slow cooker again with barbecue in there, and then I put it in the refrigerator, and it's been sitting there all night. So it's going to be pretty epic. As I am cooking this bacon, it is cooking very nicely so far. I do have some burnt parts, so I'm going to turn down the heat, and voila. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep some of my stuff. I'm going to prep the cheese. And what I'm using is Swiss cheese. It's going to add a lot of flavor. I used to hate Swiss cheese. It was like the worst tasting cheese ever. But when you have it with something, it's amazing. And I stick by that. Some people love Swiss cheese by itself too. So not knocking you guys that love it by any means, okay? And I learned how to make burgers from a place I used to work on in Kauai, Kalapaki Beach Hut. They taught me how to make burgers, and so now I'm going to take what they've taught me and incorporate it into this burger. Not a professional chef, I actually learned a lot from the cooking shows on Food Network. Okay, so now these onions are kind of cooking, so I'm going to go ahead and add some brown sugar to that, and it's going to kind of help. These are already sweet onions from Hawaii, but I'm just going to add a little more sweetness to it. Now, those of you who are professional chefs out there, you wonder what I'm doing, keep wondering, because again, I'm not a professional whatsoever. Kick this up a little notch, ready to go. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start cooking the burger. Okay, I'm just kind of buttering the entire top. And I'm going to go ahead and put the patties that I have pre-made. And what I've done with the patties, I've just salt and peppered them. I'm not a huge fan of overpowering with other seasonings. Just basics have always really worked well for me, and so that's my plan to go about this. So my bacon is cooking, I have my Swiss cheese ready to go, and mayo is always nice to have on the burger. That's pretty much the only dressing you're going to need since you have the barbecue sauce already in the Kahlua pork. When I flip these burgers over, the way to tell if the burger is done, if you're doing it medium well or medium rare, is that blood is coming out from the top. You don't want to flip it any time sooner or after, okay? Let the burger cook himself, okay? Washing my lettuce out, rinsing it. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it in half like that. Put it down there. Just like that. Folding it again. So I'm caramelizing my onions. Want to flip them over just to make sure they get cooked all the way. My burgers, they are cooking quite nicely. Turned the temperature up to 400 degrees. I'll still have to watch it to make sure that they don't burn, but hey, onions cooking. Okay? And this is the Kahlua pork. This stuff is amazing. Basically goodness right here. And it's shredded and it's going to go on top. So what's going to happen with that Kahlua pork is when I flip the burgers over and the burgers are looking done from there, I'm going to add the Kahlua pork on top. And then I'm going to put the grilled onion. And then I'm going to put the Swiss cheese on top. And that's what's going to kind of hold everything together. And then I'm going to put the top bun on there when it's done and ready to go. So my bacon is on low, pretty much cooked. Maybe a little more temperature to that. I'm a person that does not like my bacon kicking, so it has to be crisp. I hate fat. I just absolutely hate but actually fat brings so much flavor, so it's kind of like a love-hate relationship because I hate the texture in my mouth, but it brings about so much flavor, so you gotta do it right. So onions being caramelized here, bacon just about done, ready to go, like this piece right here is done. My meat, that's what's taking the slowest amount of time right now, which and I just realized why. And I'm not going to edit this out because I'm human and I make mistakes. I had it on the lowest possible temperature. And the burgers haven't been cooking because of that. So, hey, what else can I tell you? I can introduce you to Lawrence. And I can introduce you to my husband, Joel. Honey. I have no idea what my husband is doing. He's twirling around in a chair.
Trying to take a picture?
He's trying to take a picture with a moving background.
With no background.
With no background.
Make the background go in.
Okay, and this is my son, our son Lawrence. It's right there. He is 3 months and a couple weeks. This is my husband Joel, and he's an amazing guy. Anyways, my son is very chill. Doesn't cry very much except for when he's hungry. He smiles a lot too. It's pretty awesome. He has this little monkey. Video's going well so far. My burgers are cooking finally because they're on actually 400 degrees. Awesome. Okay? So they're cooking. You can hear the sizzle, which is really, really nice. Flipping it over because of bleeding already. Now I'm going to put the buns on top of the other side, just like that. I'm going to turn my onions off here because they have caramelized and I don't want them to caramelize anymore. Alright, so my burgers are looking pretty done. One of the ways to find out if your burger is done is you kind of touch the middle of it and juice blood still comes out after you flipped it. If you want it medium, you don't want as much blood coming out. And I'm a person who does like my meat cooked. I don't like it bloody unless I'm having, filet mignon. Okay, that one you kind of want to do definitely medium rare. When I was pregnant, I could not have anything that still had blood in it. It would just disgust me. And I think probably disgusts most pregnant women, actually. So what I'm going to do now is, like I said, I'm going to put that Kahlua pork on top, kind of dripping. It's going to go on like that. Kind of want to spread it around the burger. And then I'm gonna take the bacon that I cooked. Wanna shake off the extra grease there. And put that on top. And now we're gonna take the Swiss cheese, okay? And again, like I said, that's going to be kind of holding everything together still. And you want to load this thing up with cheese, that's totally fine. Okay? This way you don't burn yourself. Okay? If you're going to put mayo on it, then now's the time to put mayo on it. It's like a little healthy portion. Make sure you don't want to clog your arteries. And put that right on top. Hot, 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 hot. Yeah, make sure you don't burn yourself. Hot, hot, ow. Holy cow, that is really hot. But it's also going to be really, really amazing. Okay, so I have that going for me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mayo the bottom of these buns. Just like that. One thing that I love doing is when I cook, I like to clean things as I go. And so if I clean things as I go, I don't have to clean it later. So it's really nice. So now I have the lettuce that I told you about. Putting that on here. That's my son, and he is hungry. He is hungry.
Don't forget the diaper.
Oh, he also has a dirty diaper. You know what I forgot? Oh my word. I cannot believe it. I forgot the grilled onions. But what I'm going to do, have no fear, I'm going to put it on the bottom here. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get a Play-Doh. Ready to go. Put the burger on top. Burger bun, ready to go. Kind of let that drip out a little bit. And then, bam. Put the other one on there. Turn off the heat. And then here we go. We have one of the most amazing burgers ever. We have a barbecue beef pork loaded burger. And I will taste it in front of you. If I keel over, you know that I poisoned myself somehow. As you can see, this thing is massive. It's bigger than my jaw. I could get lockjaw from this. But here we go. Oh my word. So juicy. Hickory smoked bacon, you can definitely taste that. The Swiss cheese just kind of gives it that, I don't even know what to describe it as. But that barbecue beef pork, oh my word, with the, oh, just so amazing, so juicy. I wish you could taste this, guys.
I get to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This.
You take a quick bite, and show my future viewers that it's really good, and lie if it's not. He likes it. Yeah! Forgive me for stuffing my face on a video, but I think that shows just how really good it is. So, again, this is my first time doing this. I kind of enjoyed it. Never really heard myself speak this long before. But, hey, you know, if I get maybe a couple likes, how about this? If I get 30 likes from this Facebook video that I'm going to post, then I'll actually put it on YouTube. Okay? So, 30 likes, I will put this on YouTube. And then if I get 30 likes from YouTube, I will make another video. Okay? You guys have my word on that. Alright. Adios.